Angie, I'm sorry, honey, but I could not possibly discuss this without bringing your father in on it.
Well, Pat, what is it?
Well, Angie wants to talk about something that really involves the three of us.
Angie, don't tell me that you've changed your mind.
No, it's not that.
She's concerned about the baby.
I don't want to give my baby up, Daddy. And I thought you and Mom might be able to raise it as your own.
You can't be serious.
We couldn't possibly say it's ours.
Well, couldn't you say that you adopted it? Well, I want to be with my baby.
Oh, honey, I got to be truthful with you. I mean, I am not really that eager to take on the responsibility of raising a child at this stage of my life.
And I have to agree with your mother. It's totally unrealistic.
Would you say that if it were any child? Or only Jessie's child?
But it's yours, too.
And it's your grandchild.
Oh, Angie, listen to me. Now, supposing we could take on the responsibility, we'd be forever living in fear that Jessie would find out the truth.
But he wouldn't. He doesn't even suspect that I'm pregnant.
But he could put two and two together, baby. I mean, but we don't have to deal with that right now. The most important thing is to get the divorce out of the way and make sure Jessie doesn't find out.
How could he?
Well, he could talk to Jenny to check on the story that you told him.
It is possible, you know. I mean, Jessie could apply pressure to Jenny and then she'd wind up telling him the truth.
And if your two stories are not consistent, he'll want to know why you lied to him.
Isn't Jenny back from Colorado?
She's supposed to be.
Well, you better get on the phone and call her before we get on that plane.
Yeah, I will.
Come on, tell me what's wrong, Jessie. Maybe it would help if you don't need to talk to me.
You know, Dottie, ain't nothing wrong. I was just thinking about what I'm gonna do after I get my diploma.
You're gonna get it this summer, huh?
Yeah, as soon as I finish this summer course.
Well, you're not thinking about going to college, are you?
Nah, you kidding?
So what's the problem?
Well, I told you, ain't no problem. I was just like talking to Nancy, right? We was talking it over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I just gotta come up with something.
Like what?
I don't know. She recommended that I check out some of the trade schools so I can find myself some kind of job skill, you know?
Jessie, you don't need any job skill. You're a singer. That's gonna be your career.
Oh, come on, Dottie. Be serious. You've been there. You see me up there singing off pitch and cracking and flat all the time. I'll never get anywhere with my singing. That's just for kicks.
What is going on here?
Hi, Professor. This is my friend Jessie Hubbard. This is Professor Wallingford.
Hey, what's up, Professor? You met me before, remember?
Yes, I seem to recall.
Jessie and I just went for a swim.
Oh, I see. I wasn't aware that you'd been given house privileges for your friends, Dottie.
Well, Benny said it would be okay if I used the pool anytime I wanted.
Well, Benjamin is a servant here, and as such has no authority to offer the facilities of the place.
I'm sorry, Professor. I mean, I didn't mean any harm. If I knew you'd get so upset about it, I wouldn't have done it.
That's quite an impertinent remark, young lady.
I'm sorry.
I should think you would be. And in future, I strongly advise you to speak with either Mrs. Wallingford or myself before you offer any of the advantages of our hospitality.
But Mrs. Wallingford isn't here.
But I am, and I would like very much to know what goes on in my own home.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me.
I'm really sorry. I can't believe he did that. I mean, I really can't believe that.
That's all right, man. I'm used to it. Probably gonna drain the pool now that he knows I was in it, right?
He's just one big snob. He's always putting down Benny, and he hates me even more.
What for? Why? You know? How come?
Because when I was little, he didn't get along well with my mother.
Oh, man. Well, listen. I got a hint I should be leaving, you know?
Oh.
That is a very generous fee, Mr. Cortlandt.
Yes, well, it's enough for you to retire very comfortably after this little project is finished.
If I were to retire. But I am very interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, you see, I want to deal a body blow to my competition. It's Lars Bogart. He's planning to enter the computer market. He's even gone so far as to purchase a tract of land that's adjacent to Cortland headquarters and some kind of power play in which he hopes to cripple Cortland Enterprises.
And you would like to cripple his empire.
Mm-hmm. By putting his main subsidiaries just out of business.
Such as Sensuel?
Especially Sensuel. Now, I would like for you to gain access to all the information regarding that company. And once I'm in possession of the marketing data, well, I'll be in a position to just wreak havoc.
You will be in an ideal position to undercut them and create a drastic drop in their sales volume.
Yes, that's right, precisely. Now, would you be able to infiltrate their system through the Cortland terminals?
Well, it would take a long time, but with the proper Trojan horse, it could be done.
Mm-hmm. All right, I imagine that you'd like a little time to consider this.
I would like to think about it, yes.
Very well. Well, as soon as you come to some decision, would you let me know?
I shall. It's been a pleasure, Mr. Cortland.
Thank you. I hope to hear from you soon.
Oh, you will.
There you are, Mrs. Swenson.
Thank you, Albert. Miss Kane said she'd leave those packages for me right inside the door.
I don't see it here. Maybe it's over by the desk. Well, nothing here.
Isn't that odd?
Maybe she left it somewhere else in the apartment. Want me to look for it?
No, that won't be necessary. I'll just wait till Miss Kane returns.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right. At least I know now. Thanks for your trouble, Albert.
Anytime, Mrs. Swenson.
Angie, I'm really sorry. I was hoping things would work out. Yeah, so was I, Jenny. But there's no way. I wouldn't want Jessie to come back to me just because I was pregnant. Angie, he loves you. I know how much he loves you. Not anymore, Jenny. He doesn't want anything to do with me. You know, I just want to get this divorce over with. And your father's helping you out with it? Yeah, he's going with me to Haiti. Well, what is it you want me to do? Well, I need you to cover with me for Jessie. Now, I told him that I was going to ask you to lend me the money for the divorce, and that I was telling my parents that you had invited me up to New York for a little visit. You want me to lie to Jessie? Jenny, only if he mentions it, okay? I really hate having to do this, Jenny, but if Jessie finds out that I lied to him, he might get suspicious. You really don't want him to know that you're pregnant, Angie? No, and you mustn't tell him. Promise me, Jenny. Okay. If he asks, I'll go along with your story, all right? Jenny, I really do appreciate this. I just hope he doesn't ask, because I hate lying to him. I know, and I'm sorry. I really am. Well, look, you just take care of yourself, okay? I'll be thinking of you. Thanks. And please don't feel bad. It really is for the best.
Jessie? Jess?
I'm out here.
I found this. Didn't you give that to Angie?
Yeah, I gave it to her. She gave it back.
Oh. Then you two did see each other again.
How else would I have gotten the ring?
Right. So what happened?
Nothing happened.
Oh, I find that hard to believe. Angie was really upset when you walked out on her yesterday. She needed to talk to you.
So?
So I can see that you're really upset too, Jessie. And I want to help. I'd like to see you work this thing out.
All right, I guess I might as well tell you, the whole thing's over with anyway. She came over yesterday again, and she got me to sign these divorce papers.
Divorce papers?
Yeah. We got married back in April.